Today we're gonna preview the game today, and we got an update on Allen Williams' situation and what may have caused him to resign. We're gonna talk about all that. Plus, we got a video from Barry that's hilarious. All that and more right after this.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. Bobby, C-Dub, Haize, we all in the building today. Fellas, before we get into the football talk for today, we got an update. Adam Schefter reported, he put it on wax, that Allen Williams did not resign for anything illegal, but it was something inappropriate, and Bears Human Resources got involved. And we don't have to speculate on what that was, anything like that, but because the rumors are out there were crazy. So I definitely want to, report now that a little bit more has come out. I'm sure we'll get more to come out over time. But what has this changed your perception on Allen Williams? Anything with the new update or anything like that?
It just makes me thirsty to hear the whole story, man. Something was going on crazy. Allen Williams, why you gotta be the one, my brother? What is wrong with you, bro? What is going on? So I can't wait till I hear more. The lawyer got in front of it and talking about some health concerns. My man Drip just told me it must be mental health concerns, bro. Bro, this is strange. It just gets stranger and stranger every time I hear something about it, bro.
Man, I get feeling the same way I originally felt about it. It's crazy because, man, was that probably one of the craziest media days in Chicago in a very long time for a show. And it was just bomb after bomb after bomb. It was just a poop show on Ryan Poe's birthday. Man, what a day, right?
That's crazy.
But when it comes to Allen Williams, I'm just looking at it like it is what it is, man. I'm gonna still chill out. Whatever it is, it's his personal business. But at the end of the day, they putting it all out there. So we gotta, discuss it. We ain't gonna go too crazy on him, but Allen Williams, hey Bears, it might be for the better. I'm just saying.
He wasn't doing a good job. He wasn't like he was the best defensive coordinator ever or nothing. But I just want to know what the hell going on, gang.
So Matt Eberflus is going to be calling the defense once again. He's probably going to be in that role most of the season. I don't see them personally bringing in another coordinator until the end of the season, which means we're going to have the majority of Matt Eberflus doing the play calling there. It looked a lot of the same last week. I mean, let's just to be honest, it looked a lot of the same shit from Allen Williams call. Let's see if we get a better view of it today. But let's go ahead and get into this game, fellas, man. Kansas City Chiefs, man. We got picked apart by much lesser quarterbacks than Patrick Mahomes, man. Now there's something to be said about his weapons out there and things like that. But Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce out there, it's about to be a long night for the Chicago Bears defense. What are some of the biggest concerns you guys have going into this game?
Oh man, Travis Kelce. I mean, Travis Kelce on the offensive side. I think that is and Pachenko coming out the backfield is pretty consistent as well. But they're devoid of weapons. But those some big worries right there when you talk about Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes combo on the defensive side. My goodness. This guy came back, missed the first game, and looked like he was around the quarterback every fucking possession. What's my big man 92 name nephew?
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones is an absolute monster. Bolden is a monster as well over there at Kansas City. It will be constant pressure on Justin Fields. How he handled that, we will have to wait and see. But it's definitely some problems on both sides of the ball.
There's definitely a lot of problems, and I think that you just go get a first hand of. I know we probably don't get the Patrick Mahomes counting on his fingers again, but he definitely about to have a solid day in my personal opinion. I think the Bears really just gonna have to come into this and at the very play for yourself, play for respect, play together. You know what I'm saying? Try to put something positive on the field versus the last 2 weeks. Because there's really levels to this, especially when it comes to the players on the field and the coaching side on both sides of the ball. Defensively, one thing that I'm really concerned about is the pressure. The only way you beat great quarterbacks in this league is if, one, you got to be able to disguise things great in the defensive backfield, and number two, you got to get pressure up the middle, and that's something the Bears been struggling with. So we just got to wait to see what they do. Maybe they do something different today. I don't know.
Let's hope. We do have healthy scratches for today's game yet again. Equinami St. Brown, Deontay Foreman, Eddie Jackson's also out this game. Yeah, I mean, listen, and that's on top of the players that we got that are on injury reserve. The injury list is long. So for the Bears defense to have success against the Kansas City Chiefs offense, it means that we're gonna have to find a way to get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. If you give Patrick Mahomes too much time, he's about to pick this secondary apart easily.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's
He
a fact.
definitely gonna take them
I-
apart.
Is it something to say that the offense for the Kansas City Chiefs have they've been kind of pedestrian? I think they 22nd rank. They only averaging like 18 points per game
Mhm.
right now. We know how good they are if you got that guy at the quarterback position. But I think their wide receivers, I'm only talking wide receivers, are below average to me. They dropping a lot of passes out there, but it is that one. You can call it an ace, you could call it a joker, the black joker, the red joker. Travis Kelsey is still out there. So that's the
Mhm.
only thing I'm really worried about. But those receivers are pretty below average to me.
You're right, but it's against the
Mhm.
Chicago Bears secondary that
Yep.
that that had that had Jordan Love and freaking Baker Mayfield looking like gods, bro. So I
Right.
mean,
It is. That is
For
true.
real.
That
You
is
are.
true.
For
go ahead.
me, it's just crazy, man. I just look at it away. Like I understand on what it everything when we discuss the whole thing offensively for the Kansas City Chiefs, because in they 2 games they only scored 37 points, just like the Chicago Bears. But at the end of the day, just like you brought up, Travis Kelsey wasn't present in that first game, and I think that he gonna have a big role in this game.
He got
They're gonna really, really test the middle of the field because that's where a lot of teams have succeeded at in the last 2 weeks. And then I also think that you look at Andy Reid, he's going to notice some of these guys playing deep, 10 yards deep on a lot of these zone plays that the Bears run. I expect Kansas City Chiefs to come out and try to exploit that a lot, especially when you got a guy like Andy Reid. The Bears got to be prepared, man. For real.
Oh yeah.
And the biggest question in this game is how much pressure that front seven can get. But on the flip side of that, too, we know that we got an offensive line that is pieced together right now,
Oh
bro. And
my
they
goodness.
barely holding on. Um,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that Justin Fields gets enough protection in this game? And then we'll talk about Justin a little bit because he kind of with him talking about he's gonna play his game, and basically he said, "Fuck it, I'm about to do me."
Oh God.
Uh, we need to see a big game from Fields today, win or lose. What do you guys think?
All things considered, I think Justin Fields, he caused like 5 of the sacks so far. I mean, half of the sacks so far this season. I think Justin Fields is called. So the offensive line have been kind of right there below average to average. I don't think they've been horrible. It's been worse offensive line performances in the NFL. But this right here, this guy right here, when I watched him last week, dude, he was around the quarterback every snap, dude. I don't know if he can be blocked. This is going to be a very, very hard job for this offensive line. I don't even think the Kansas City Chiefs blitz that much, dude. They send for a lot of the time, and they always get pressure, especially with this big guy back in the lineup. Let's see how they do, though. I'll give them a chance, though. Give them a chance. This is a good test for the offensive line. This piece together, puzzled together offensive line.
Yeah, I think you just gonna have to. Hey, don't let Chris Jones beat you. If we talking about protection, my game plan, I know is guys that make way more money than us. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the Bears, but my game plan is, hey, we doubling him.
Every time.
I'm not gonna let him wreck this game. Somebody not named Chris Jones got to ruin this game for us because I won't let him do it. And you know what I'm saying? It's something like C Dub said, I'm gonna go ahead and go your route a little bit. The offensive line, they've been okay. I mean, not great, but better than expected, and especially in most situations, especially if Justin Fields got possessions or plays, he's able to hold the ball for 5 seconds in the NFL.
Yeah,
that's something that's positive from the offensive line. But they got to string it together. Hopefully, they can continue to at least be solid at the minimum.
Agreed. Now Justin Fields kind of put a little bit of a target on his back. Not let me not say target, but everybody's going to be looking to see what Justin Fields is bringing this game, rightfully so. With his comments and talking about getting out of his head, things like that. Do you think we see a Justin Fields that plays a little bit more free in today's game?
Oh yeah, I take a man for his word at all times. Just like I took Alan Williams' word when he said, "I'm going for mental health surgery." I can be let down. Obviously, he lied. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take this man for his word. He said, "I'm going to play like I normally play. I'm gonna play free, so I'm gonna take the man for his word. And I do think it's an opportunities against this secondary. They ain't world beaters. We ain't looking at the New York Jets secondary out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be he. I think he have a great game. I think he have a great game today. Justin Fields.
I'm gonna say Justin Fields better have a great game.
Yeah, better.
He better. And I'm not saying you got to go out and win the game, but compete.
Yeah.
Let's see signs. Let's not see 3 pump fakes in one play to where you could have at least threw the ball or got out the pocket. Just went back to your regular self and got out the pocket and tried to make something shake. That's what we need to see. Let's put together a solid game to where we can be like, okay, Justin Fields, you backing up those words, because you don't want to come out and say, I'm F it, I'm about to play with this, and then you come out and lay an egg. But I also think, man, they was hugging on the practice field. Y'all better be hugging on the sideline and coming up with the right play calls and the right sequence and the right situations. They gotta do it. It's gonna be on him for sure. But
what about Luke?
You gotta back him up. You gotta back him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's half and half, Luke and Justin, for sure.
I mean, it's Luke, Justin, and the offensive line. It's a combination of all three of those things. Like I said, I can't blame everything on the offensive line because they got Justin clean pockets a lot in last week's game. He didn't make the right decision. But Luke Getsy also, like, Luke, put Matt Nagy's clipboard down and pick up a real playbook, bro. That's all we need. Like, at this point, and I, like I've said before, I've understood at times where, Luke Getsy wants to restrict the playbook for whatever reason. At this point, you're 0-2. You're up against a defense that is about to try to knock Justin Fields' head off his shoulders.
Facts.
Open up the goddamn playbook. Win or lose. We used to losing at this point. At least let it look a little bit more dynamic out there, right?
Facts.
And it's talking about it looking more dynamic. We got to talk about one of the players that has been one of the lone bright spots on this offense other than DJ Moore, and that is the rook, Roshan Johnson.
Yeah.
What are you guys expecting from Roshan today? Again, he's played more snaps than Khalil.
Yeah.
Roshan Johnson in this.
Man, Roshan Johnson, he at least have one play every game he's played this season that's got you, oh man, that kid's right there. That kid's gonna be a player. You have to continue to up those snaps for this kid because we know the eventuality that's going to go. He's going to be the running back one, even though Herbert's been pretty good too. Let's not discredit Herbert, but Roshan is just on a different level. I'm talking all phases of running back position, pass protection, running the ball, and catching the ball out of the backfield. This kid is a monster. You just counting the days. It's coming.
Yeah, I definitely think that Roshan Johnson, first of all, Luke Getsy, let's get it right. If this man up here having a good run game and running the ball well in the first half, we got to continue to feed him in the second half. It has to be a balanced attack. Justin Fields is not at that level to where he could just be a pure pocket passer or mix in that type of play with his game. Rojo has to be involved so he can go ahead and add a different dynamic to the Chicago Bears offense. And I think that's why he's been popping off the film much more than some of the other running backs that we've seen, simply because he's hitting the hole hard. Pause.
That's a big one. I thought
but
he was tripping like
he running. He
Respect
running
the
over
pause,
people.
my guy.
But y'all get the point, man. The man is running like a man with his hair on fire. You gotta feed him, man. Keep fueling him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to. Roshan has to be out there. He's one of he's the player that I kind of expect. Him and DJ Moore, I expect him to break for big plays. I just do. It is what it is. Roshan Johnson has showed himself in 2 games to be a big part of the Chicago Bears' future, and that is why you see a player like Deontay Foreman, who still is talented. I want to make sure. I always like to throw that out there because I want to make sure this is not because Deontay Foreman is bad. That's just how damn good Roshan Johnson is. Yes. And so, I like that the Bears got that quality of a pick out of there, and we got to find a way to get him. And like I've said before, I talked about it in preseason. I want to see a lineup in which you have Justin Fields, Roshan, and Khalil Herbert out there all together. I want to see that at some point this season.
Why these geniuses can't do the obvious, though? I think that'll be obvious. Get your playmakers on the field.
Listen, if you see Roshan, Khalil, Justin, Cole Kmet, DJ Moore, and Darnell Mooney all on the field at one time, that's too many players that could break big plays. Like a defense is gonna look at that and be like, God damn, what they finna do? And if you can make a defense have to think that, that
Yes.
gives you a competitive advantage. That is why that's why football is a chess game, not just checkers. And this is why I need Luke Getsy to get in the game. Right now, Luke Getsy ain't even playing checkers. That motherfucker playing hopscotch. Yeah, I need you to get some checkers in this mug, bro. Like, come
For
on.
real.
It's
Definitely
it's
need to take a seat. Go
it's
ahead.
easy. Just look at the Miami Dolphins. Look at all those damn weapons, all that speed on that damn field. What in the world? You know what that do to the defense? Just like my man Drip say, but I'm gonna just flip it. It puts you on your heels. You're on your heels every play. You don't have no idea. You're just reacting. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna happen to you. Just reacting, and you already behind the 8 ball on the football field, man. Look, put your playmakers on the field in a position to be successful. Damn.
Facts.
That's
You gotta
it.
do it.
That's it. It's a simple game. Shout out to Stacey King. Different sport, but it's a simple game. Sometimes you just gotta when your offense is not having success. Sometimes you gotta do some weird shit. And that's something that I want to like. That's something I want to see. Like, get all your guys out there. Let them make a play, man. Let them make a play. Because that lineup, you got to worry about the sweep with DJ Moore out there. Hell, even with Darnell Mooney, you got to worry about running it from the fullback, the halfback, Justin taking off, like slants. Like you got everything you got to worry about in that type of lineup. So hopefully somebody take this, clip it, somebody send it to Luke Getsy's baby mama.
For real.
For real. He's sending it to his hand,
man.
He's sending it to his right hand.
I don't even know Luke Getsy got kids, but you know none of his kids got necks, bro. Like they had a difficult time. All his kids had to be C-sections because they couldn't even grab the baby by nothing else to get the baby out of there. They had to be C-sections.
That boy crazy.
Oh man. Hey, but he got go ahead.
No, go ahead, Cito.
He got a chance to redeem himself, Luke. I know we talk a lot of shit. It's still 2 games in the season. I think him and Justin just got to work together, and you know, I don't think he got to be all Justin or Justin got to do all Luke. I think they need to come and meet in the middle somewhere, bro. Like, because it's been too much of Luke. I think it's too much of Luke. Let's meet in the middle.
Exactly. I think they definitely got to get on one page, man, on the same page.
Yeah, we gotta get out there and just make it happen, man. But we're gonna talk a little bit more about the game. But before we do that, listen, we up in the production quality over here, man. We got a video from Barry, man. Y'all remember how Frank Caliendo used to do that? The Madden? We got Barry in the building, man. We're gonna go ahead and play this video right quick.
Hey, Bobby C-Dub. It's Barry here for Barry's Breakdown, talking about the Chiefs this week. And, you know, fellas, let's not beat around the bush. They're the better fucking football team. But, and of course, everybody knows about Mahomes almost getting taken by the Bears in 2017, which, first of all, we don't know that the Bears wouldn't have ruined him. They probably would have. But, you know, as bad as that is about thinking about Mahomes wearing a Bears jersey, just think about that guy's fucking clown brother making all the TikToks, that sack of shit, and think about him wearing Bears gear. I mean, right away you go, you know what? I'm glad we passed on that one. Plus, you know, Mahomes himself, well, you know, he took that structured contract where, you know, he left money on the table for the other guys to build a Super Bowl team. And then last fucking night, this past Saturday, he comes out and he wants the deal restructured. And so he gets paid more now. And he says that it's because he wants the rest of the quarterback market to keep getting moved in the right direction. This is after Hurts and Burrow and Lamar Jackson got paid more than him. And now he goes, oh, hey, you know what? You're going to have to pay me more money, you know, and I'm doing it for the other guys. That's why I'm doing it. Not to mention that the salary cap just fucking takes away from other positions. When one goes up, the other goes down. What a fucking clown. That guy, you know, Patty, just come out and say you want your fucking money, and everybody would respect it. But this fucking, oh, I'm doing it for somebody else. Oh, that's why I'm doing it. You just fucking get out of here, Patty. And plus, fellas, this year, he's got no Tyreek Hill, which he didn't have last year, but he doesn't even have a fucking Juju to throw to. So I don't think he's got jack shit to throw to other than Kelsey, who I guess is a little fucking banged up and just daydreaming about boning Taylor Swift or something like that. So I think that the Bears defense has got a real chance to go out there and take control of the offense. I mean, it's just Mahomes. That's it. There's not really a supporting cast to speak of other than his fucking interior offensive linemen. And then, listen, it begs the question, offensively, how do we capitalize? And listen, so the defense isn't that great. I mean, you know, you got Chris Jones to contend with, which, listen, double block triple block, fucking just get that guy out of the picture and run the ball away from him. That's all we got to do. Just get the ball away from Chris Jones. Justin can't hang in the pocket for more than like 2.7 seconds, or else you know that fucking hand's going to be slapping down at the ball. So, okay, that's the game plan there. Run the fuck out of the ball with Rojo and Herbert and Justin himself and set up the play action and, like Justin said, just let it flow this week. Just rip it downfield to DJ. The Bears got a real chance to come in here and win this game, fellas, and it really comes down to if the coaching staff can pull their heads out of their ass just for one game. I mean, fellas, they did it for one game last year against the Patriots. We know that they have one good game in them at least a year. Now, the question is, can you fucking have, a good 19 games? Because that's what it takes to win the big one. So, anyway, fellas, that's the story there. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about with the Chiefs is, listen, fellas, we as NFL fans, we hitch our emotional wagons to franchises that we have jack shit control over. All we can do is sit there and watch, and we can feel heartbroken when they lose, and we can feel pumped up when they win. And fellas, being Bears fans, dealing with this much fucking heartbreak, it builds character. And you know what? We don't even know what it feels like for a long time to have a good winning team that won a Super Bowl. We're talking almost 40 years, fellas. So I think that being a Bears fan, while it hasn't been the biggest picnic, we've had some good memories, but also more heartbreak than not. And when you have that much heartbreak, fellas, it builds character. And what does a Chiefs fan has ever late? Think about like a young Chiefs fan that's watched this fucking dynasty forming 2 Super Bowls. That doesn't build character. These guys are walking through life thinking that everything's easy. They're like, imagine being like a real hot chick, walking around with big tits and all that. You just think that life's easy. Oh, people are nice to you. They give you things and you just win around the clock. That's not fucking reality. They're living in an artificial bubble as Chiefs fans. And so we can feel good about that, fellas. We got more character building on our side. So that's my little breakdown of the Chiefs. And also they got fucking no running backs, couple of clowns. So anyway, Chicago up, bad down.
Gotta love Barry's breakdown. Y'all be catching it every week, man. Barry's fucking hilarious, bro.
For real.
Barry's funny. But let's go ahead and get into predicting this goddamn football game, man. The Kansas City Chiefs, Chicago Bears. What we thinking, fellas?
Oh, Bears lose. I believe it's gonna be 35-24. I believe they play a little bit better, but like I said last week, they gotta get smacked around a little bit more before they get the train on the right track. Before we start stringing together some wins, I want to provide some context though. I still think the Bears, they could, string together a couple wins. We don't know what the end result will be, but I'm going to just provide the context that I got. Last year, the Detroit Lions, they went 1-6. They ended the season 9-8. So there's still a chance. Then a little bit of chance for today. Last year, week 3, Kansas City versus the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So there's a little bit of hope, but I'm going to still pick the L for the Chicago Bears.
Go ahead, Doug.
You muted.
Can't hear you.
Okay, sorry guys. Objectively, I'm gonna look at this game and say the Chiefs should win this game. But forget all that objectivity stuff. I'm finna tell y'all right now that the Kansas City Chiefs are not world beaters this season so far. Like I said, 18 points per game thus far this season, and even with a healthy Travis Kelce last week, they only scored 17 points. I'm going to go ahead and go crazy. Don't call me crazy. You call me crazy if you want. You will be true. Chicago Bears 28, Chiefs 24. Let's get it.
You know what? I try very often to be objective. I try to be objective, and because I feel like in doing this, you got to be objective about being able to evaluate your team, talk about your team fairly and all that. But every once in a while, you just got to be a goddamn meathead. Chicago Bears last year against the New England Patriots, we came into that game underdogs. We ended up winning that game 33-14. Here's what I'm saying. The Chicago Bears are going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs this week, 28-21. Mark my words. Justin Fields is going to throw for over 200 yards, 1 interception and a touchdown, and Roshan Johnson is going to have have 110 yards rushing this game and a touchdown. I'm telling y'all, I'm playing it right now.
Let's
The
go.
goddamn Chicago Bears are winning this week. God damn it. It's been too much bad this week. The football gods don't hate us that much, right? We can't, after the shit that we've gone through this week, we gotta at least be able to win a goddamn football game. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Nephew,
Hey.
can I interest you in a change of thought?
No. I made my choice. It's like
you
when
want to
it's
join
like
the
when you
symmetry?
this right here is a spade stick play. The spade stick. Once it hit the table, you can't pick it back up. I made my decision.
I'm gonna turn my back, nephew. I'm gonna turn my back. Go ahead, pick it up.
Listen, like I said, like the
Spade
objective,
stick, man. Spade stick.
the objective, Haize, I don't think we got a goddamn chance. But listen, I just got to believe in karma. I got to believe in faith. I'm going to put out some good positive energy out there today because Lord knows we need it.
Yes.
You mean to tell me at a time we've been the laughing stock of the goddamn NFL, of all the damn off the field, on the field stuff, we gotta at some point get some type of faith from the football gods. At some point, like you mean to tell me God can't win a football game? Like we need it, man.
Hey, Richard. Look, I hope I eat those words. You feel me? I hope I do. I really do. But I gotta go with what the Bears been telling me. I'm gonna go with what the Bears been telling me. Shout out to the old heads on the show.
Hey, you don't like it? Look at the storyline. You're back against the wall. All this shit that happened this week. Everything bad that can happen. Now what you do?
This is like when your barber fuck up your line and you find out your girlfriend cheating on you and you lose your job. At some point, something gotta look
Something
up,
gotta
right?
give, huh?
Some gotta give
bro.
at some point, bro. Like, come
bro.
on, man.
They can't go no further down the toilet, nephew. Come on.
No, that's what's scary is that we can't.
You think we go further
Damn. Listen, I know I went full meathead on my prediction this week, but bro, let's be clear. We got the Chiefs, the damn Broncos, and the Commanders after this, bro. It could be a long ass first 5 weeks.
Hold on, the Commanders just got stomped. 37 to 0.
But ain't nothing like correcting your trajectory than playing against the Chicago Bears.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
let's
man.
do it.
It's
That's
crazy.
just shock the world, Chicago Bears. Bet out. Let's get it. Shock the world.
Oh,
Hey,
Jordan, God, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on.
Ooh, Jordan Love ain't looking too
Just
good.
give me something have we gotten anything positive from this team in the last week? No. Let's get something, man.
Man, we need to get something right. I agree. Man.
At least the Panthers have been losing.
Yeah. That's always been good.
Didn't they quarterback go down?
That little guy, what did we tell about that little guy? He ain't make it far, did he? He made it to the second week.
63 whooping them. I'm talking about 63. The Miami Dolphins whooping them about 6. They got 63 points to 15. What they had like 13?
Wait, what? For real?
Miami whooping on Broncos right now.
Without Waddle. Without Waddle.
Wow.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Green Bay Packers went up by 1.
Damn, Tua got 4 touchdowns.
Going crazy. Going
He got a track team. He got a track team.
All right, fellas, man. Before we leave, what player do you think surprises Bears fans the most today, man?
The most?
Oh, I like Roshan Johnson. I like that prediction at 110 yards. I think Roshan Johnson have another breakout performance. Another one.
I got 2. One on each side of the ball. Offensively, DJ Moore. He got to eat. You got to figure it out. You can't have clips coming out talking about they ain't using you right, boy. Hey, man, tell me about it. You can't have that. So
yeah.
We got to get this man the ball. And then defensively, I'm going to go Andrew Billings.
Andrew Billings.
Okay.
So
Yannick got to learn how to tackle. Over defense, because I said the offense is going to be Roshan Johnson. Defense, I'm going to go with Tyreek Stevenson. I know he been picked on the last couple weeks. I think he'll be faster than Kyler Gordon's progression from last year. So I think it starts this week. People going to stop messing with me. I ain't no little kid no more. Come on, Tyreek.
I feel that. I think Cole Kmet's gonna have a big game on the offensive side of the ball. Outside of Roshan, I already got that prediction in there. But I also think Jack Sanborn need to remind people who the fuck
For
he is,
real.
because Jack Sanborn.
Come on, Sandman.
Yeah, he got to remind people who
Come
he
on,
is. So
Sandman.
we need the Sandman to step up as well.
Bro, my son, Joe.
You ain't been motivating your son, bro.
Hey,
Oh
bro,
yeah, I
I've been trying to
motivated
keep my
him.
distance.
I
Child
motivate
support's
him with with Coach Prime quotes. Believe in yourself. You believe?
Man,
Listen,
he don't look the
Coach Prime
same.
gonna have to motivate his. He got a lot of motivating to do after that
I
loss
know,
last
right?
night, bro. Bro.
They
not
kicked him
looking
on the
good.
floor and stumped him. Bro.
It ain't looking good for my son, gang. It ain't looking good. I hope he can come back. Let's get it, son. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
Real.
But that's our time today, guys. CW still doing the live call
Yes,
today?
sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in. CW be calling the game live, man. Bobby, go ahead and send us off, brother.
All right, y'all. Hey, once again, it's time to lock in. We're going to see y'all about a half hour. Make sure you hit me and C-Dub up on NBA Central, Shabu's podcast, and make sure you subscribe here if you're tuning in. And then make sure you hit my man's Haize up on all social media platforms at CEO Haize. And we're going to be rocking during the call, during the game, and for the post game. Let's see how mad we are today.
We not going to be mad. We going to be lit.
Listen, send the positive vibes to the Bears. We need this win. Because I tell you what, if the Bears win this game today, you ain't got to worry about it. I'm going to be drunk on this post-game show like a motherfucker. Like, you ain't got to worry. Don't ask no questions. Don't worry about it. If the Bears are up in the fourth quarter, you might as well just send your prayers to my liver, because it's about to be fucked up. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys are following the show at Shy Bear Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. And then lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail, the number to do so, 773-242-9336. Some of y'all been leaving voicemails on the Chicago Bull Central. I've updated everything. That number ain't even on our stuff anymore. Get the number right. 773-242 wait, did I even say it? It's 773-242-9336. We out this mug. But Chi-Town up, Bear down. Love you guys. Peace, y'all.